No team has won more Elite League titles than the Steelers. No coach has won more than Paul Thompson. Tonight, the quest for an unprecedented third championship in a row for Sheffield gets underway. The Braehead Clan and Ryan Finnerty are looking for 3 Gardner Conference titles in a row, as well as their own title push, and after a stuttering start, are beginning to show signs of life. Levi Nelson is back for the Steelers after a short injury layoff, but Anders Fransen is missing, and a Saturday night crowd is expectant that League Game 1 of 52 sees the men in orange back to winning ways. He'll head off for a fresh set of penalty killers. They've only got another few seconds left for the Clan. Steelers into the zone once more, but not much further. Haywood gets a stick to it once and then twice. And the Clan will get this one out. They'll try and switch it to Orsberg, and that could work out for the Steelers. Moving in, the save is made, the rebound's there, it's beautiful! Taking his time and picking his moment was Robert Dowd. It's a terrible giveaway from the Clan, and the Steelers got it spot on. Superb from Dowd, the composure to take it around Zakowski, and the power play comes to an end, but the threat from the Steelers didn't. Intercepting at centre ice and skating in, and the rebound was perfect for Dowd. But back up the boards, Steelers trying to send it back in deep again. Nelson chasing after Arson, who's cleared it away, and the Clan could get a 2-on-1 going here. Opportunity fed across, Peacock round the netminder, and a block is made. Mustakovs with a big moment. Nelson, Dowd, Haywood gives him a shove. Little poke keeps the puck in the zone. It was Cowick who was reaching out for it. Again, the Steelers are to it first with Nelson. Good play by Arson, that's strong against the wall, and Rosehill can now stretch it across, and the Clan are moving in. Opportunity here, fed across and tapped in. The Clan have got the equaliser. They found another short break, and they take the advantage. We are all tied up. 11:34 of the first period. But again, another little break that came. The Clan made no mistake. Mosienko, he'll love the extra space to work in a 4-on-4 situation. Oh, beautiful! Finding the top corner is Wah. The Steelers have retaken the lead. And it's that man, Matthew Wah, who muscled his way in front of Ulmer and picked out that top corner. Ping and in. Perfection from Wah. And the Steelers have a 4-on-4 goal. He's bouncing around and it'll come all the way through to Fretter. Driving around the back of the goal. Nelson. O'Connor. Steelers moving it across. O'Connor can blast them. He does, and he scores! Big Ben with a big goal. The Steelers have increased their advantage. A power play goal for the Sheffield Steelers. They made the most of the man advantage, and they set it up for Ben O'Connor. We know he can be so dangerous. And a huge shot that beat Zakowski. Connell switches to the far side, there's a little bit more room. Phillips has lost his helmet in making that check against the wall. He'll have to head straight off. Auckland loses the touch on it, and it's back with the Clan. We're past the halfway point of this game. Steelers leading by 3-1. Ulmer, puck just gets away from him. It's Bjorklund, and now Fitzgerald. Dowd to Nielsen, back to Dowd. Lovely spin, but as he just faced his way towards goal, just completely lost control of the puck. It was a lovely piece of skating. Didn't quite have the control to match. This is good. This is dangerous. This is Dowd. They got a little piece of Zakowski. And the follow-up is put in. The Steelers won't be denied second time around. There was the shoulder save first of all. But the Steelers didn't give up on the play. And as the puck landed in the perfect area for Andreas Valdix, he picked his spot and put the Steelers 4-1 in front. Still with the Steelers. Now it's turned over and the Clan could break in here. There's an opportunity. What a chance. Mustakovs makes the stop. He got just enough on it to deny Forsberg. And a big moment has come and gone for the Clan in the final minute of the second period. Now Fitzgerald. A good test for the Steelers defensively in this period. Only 5 defensemen, so remember in this game, no Anders Franson. Shot comes through, Zajkowski makes the chest save. Now here's Becker. Peacock trying to skate it forward, he'll get onto this, the reach, oh, he's got it underneath Mustakovs. Great work from Peacock, persistence pays. Back to 4-2. And Mustakovs will be very frustrated that that's beaten him 5-hole. But Peacock's efforts have deserved that in this game. He's worked harder than anyone out there in white and purple. Clan. 0 on the power play so far in this game. Trying to jam this one in. There's puck sitting everywhere, and finally it goes just wide. There'll be a penalty called. Steelers are going to lose another player here. They had to do everything they could to keep that puck out of the zone. Sorry, to keep that puck out of the goal. And it's going to result in a 5-on-3. Holding is the call. Clan 5-on-3. Shot from Ulmer, well blocked. But at some price, it doesn't look as though Debian is moving particularly comfortably. Pass to the back door, and the Clan get the goal. There was all sorts of space. Becker puts it in. And it's a 1-goal game, and the Clan are still on the power play. Lovely misdirection from Levitt to Becker, and Mustakovs can't reach back with the stick. Steelers moving it a long way in. The shot on the chest of Zajkowski from Ben O'Connor. But deflected away, and Becker will be to it first. There's an opportunity here. Cross-crease pass. Mustakovs gets across and denies Ulmer. As we approach 5 minutes left in this game. Oh, nearly given away, and Eddie Phillips profiting from that. Nielsen couldn't keep it in the zone, but he can keep possession. Ferrara sends it in, and it's kicked away. Follow-up shot, big save, and it's just crept through! Ferrara might have got the touch. The Steelers won't care as long as it's over the line. And with just less than 5 minutes to go, the Steelers have goal number 5. The big shot comes in, it's bobbling, it's trickling, and I'm not sure it does get a touch from the sticks that were reaching out for it. Zajkowski's head sinks down. He can't believe that once got past. The Steelers are hugely relieved. It's another big shot from Ben O'Connor. It's turning into a big night for him. That might be enough to turn it into a winning night for the Steelers. And we're going to get a penalty for a little bit of a tangle in front of the Braehead bench. Oh, and we've got a misconduct penalty. It's the Braehead Clan penalty box that's open at the moment. And we've seen Tom Perring put his hands to his hips. And Rosehill is in danger of losing it here. You need to calm down. And the Steelers might be enjoying a man advantage here. The hand was up for a penalty while the players were tangling in front of the bench. Looks like Cowick's day is done as well. So the penalties as follows. We've got 10 minutes for abusive official for Jay Rosehill. His day is done. We've got 10 minutes for abusive official on Corey Cowick. His day is done. Cowick also gets a 2-minute interference minor. So that'll have to be served by a teammate. Looks as though this power play is going to pass the Steelers by. We'll keep an eye on Zajkowski if the Clan get the puck back as to how aggressive they want to be Trailing by 2 with just a little over a minute to go. Penalty is over. Fitzgerald play the pass back and then trying to provide the screen. The Steelers want another penalty. They're not going to get one. Definitely not going to get one. Fitzgerald is going to have a few words. There's no Rosehill around to get involved for the Clan. Ulmer. Drop pass knocked away. There's going to be a breakaway opportunity here for the Steelers. Oh, and fired wide. Valdix can't finish it in style. Didn't even require Zajkowski to make a save. And the Steelers crowd start to rise. Steelers into the zone for one last attack. Knocked away from O'Connor. But his goals have been enough for the Steelers tonight. He scored 2. His team have got 5. And the Steelers will win this game by 5 goals to 3. Their defence of their Elite League title is off to a winning start. The first 2 points are on the board. It's the Braehead Clan who have come up just a little bit short tonight. And indeed, the man of the match will go to the Sheffield Steelers, Ben O'Connor. 2 goals, 2 assists. And we'll get to see him do a lap of the Sheffield Arena. And we wonder what he's got in store for us. And here goes Ben O'Connor and a little bit of cross-country skiing. Paul, what's your overriding emotion at the end of that game?
Great, 2 points, league win. We'd lost 2 in a row. The win was the most important thing. We were cruising at 4-1 after 2 periods, and deservedly so. And they came back into it with a 5-on-3 and another dodgy goal we gave up. But then I wanted to see how we competed with the stress at that point, and we did. And we went on and got the 5th goal and won the game. Very happy.
Down a defenceman tonight, how did you think it worked out with the 5 players rotating and not the usual pairings on the back end?
Yeah, there's always, the pairings have been together pretty much all over the season, so we tried to rotate the 5, and you end up playing with other players and that that you're not used to, and obviously it takes a lot out of the defenceman as well, only playing with 5. But we did enough today, and I was looking for certain things in our game today, and I saw that, and so I was pleased.
One of the things that Ben O'Connor has said is that you told him that you wanted to see him shoot the puck more. He did today, 2+2 from him.
Yeah, he was outstanding for us, and he had a huge game, and he's got such a great shot as well. And Ben, because Ben's vision, he has such great vision up there on the blue line, and sometimes he'll look to make that play and slip somebody in off the side where we want him shooting. I mean, that's an unbelievable weapon he has there, and yeah, he was good today.
The return of Levi Nelson, and again the second line was amongst the goals. He has such a big impact on that second unit.
Well, he does, because him and Dowdy have a great understanding. Valley now, enjoys, well, not that he hasn't, but enjoys, working with them as a unit. And I thought Dowdy had a real strong game as well tonight, and he was buzzing around everywhere. So, it was good. It was good for us to see how we were going to manage a situation where, we have been a little bit sloppy, and we're not there. It's a process, but this is the first of a 52-game playoff, and for 2 periods we were comfortable, and then they came back, and then we put the foot down on the gas and finished the job. So I'm more than happy.
How much of a concern is it that the foot couldn't go on the gas earlier in the game, from 4-1 up at the start of the 3rd period, that the game had to become a tight one?
Well, it didn't. I mean, I look at the facts and I look at the scoring opportunities, and the defenseman gets walked 1-on-1 and they score a goal, they jab it under the goalie, they score a 5-on-3. But that's hockey, that's what good teams do. They come back at you, and then we showed again, we came back and scored the 5th.
You've got to play Braehead again next week. What have you learnt about their team tonight?
Well, what we already knew, they were a good team. I mean, they come and they played a road game and they try to hit us back on maybe our turnovers, and it worked a couple of times for them. And we know this is an ongoing process. It always is. We know we're the team that everybody wants to beat, You know, we're the double league champions, and everybody wants a piece of us. They nearly brought it back today, but they didn't do enough. We did.
Ryan, it was a game that your team kept coming back in, but in the end just couldn't quite come back far enough.
Yeah, we had chances there to tie it up, and we never capitalized. And then it was the ref show after that for the last 8 minutes. It was a good hockey game, and then obviously penalties and killed us off there towards the end.
Do you really feel that the penalties were that decisive late on?
I'm not going to make a comment on that. I mean, I'll watch the video. We felt that we played well enough here in the third to come back. We had a couple of the bounce for their third goal there off the backboard, right back into the slot. You know, it's home ice advantage. That's what you want. And we haven't been getting the bounces lately, but I'm proud of the guys. I thought we battled back hard. We had every chance to get back in that game.
What did you say to your team at the second intermission? Because the start of that third period, you were unstoppable.
Well, we knew we're playing these guys back to back. You know, we don't play again tomorrow, so we're playing them again Friday. So we wanted to make sure that we compete, and it was more about our compete level than the end result. Like I said, the guys battled hard. We were able to finally get a call and get the power play going, and then connected on there. And you know, Ulmer had that chance back door there, and Moose made a big save, and that would have been 4-4. And you know, it would have been nice if the players could have resolved it and, you know, spend the last 8-9 minutes killing. It's never good, but you get used to it when you're here.
How would you rate the performance of your netminder tonight?
I thought he played well. Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought, you know, a couple long shots. I thought maybe he got screened. There was a deflection on one, but he was solid tonight, and he's been a good goalie for us.
Looking ahead to next Friday, then, do you expect a different type of game up in Scotland?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we got home ice advantage, and we're playing in front of our building, in front of our crowd here, and that tends to favor us. We like playing there. We big performance last night there, so it's good. You know, get back home here, but it's beginning of 3-3 for us next week, so it'll be good to get off to a good start.